Hey, it's me, Keto Granny, and this is my review for my protein sparing this is my review for my protein sparing modified fasting day. That was yesterday. Today was keto OMAD day with intermittent fasting. And I did pretty good today. I was really very shocked. And I tell you, I feel oh so full eating this way. Now, yesterday, this is the one that I really wanted to go for. This was the first day that I really almost met my macros for the PSMF diet, and that's protein sparing modified fast. And what I did was I went and I put my information in on the Maria Emmerich calculator, macros calculator, and it calculated how I should be eating now that I'm doing PSMF days on my diet. I have at least 3 days during the week that I will be doing protein sparing modified fasting. And I hadn't really picked out certain days, but I'm so excited about this. I do want to go ahead and go over this yesterday. So yesterday, I did really good as far as eating protein. You know, really eating protein really fills you up. It really fills you up, and I had a hard time eating all of that protein in order to meet my macros. Now, I have done it really good, but that third day I got it down really well, but they said to only do it 3 days a week and then to have a refeed day. So I counted today as a refeed day. I had more carbs than I normally had. I believe I had like 50 something grams of carbs, where I normally have 10 grams or below daily is what I have been sticking to. And these are total carbs. So that makes me feel good. Hello? Okay, so I had to take that phone call right quick. But I do want to give you this information because a lot of people want to know, how do you eat and what type of foods do you eat on the protein sparing modified fast? The easiest thing that I have found to eat during that time is ground beef. Ground beef hamburger patties, and I got the 96 and 4. I really didn't even know they had a ground beef that was that lean, because normally when I get lean, I get 93 and 7. But I was able to find 96% lean and 4% fat meat that I used. And that made it all come out very, very well. So what I did was yesterday, let me get back to yesterday on here. And I'll put this information up there, but I'm going to go ahead and explain it. So yesterday, I had my protein sparing modified fast. And since I've been doing the protein sparing modified fast diet, I have been doing intermittent fasting, and it has been working out really, really well. I've been eating between the hours of 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock p.m. That gives me 4 hours to do my OMAD meal. And it takes me 2 to 3 hours at least to eat that meal, because I'm trying to meet my calorie intake, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting in enough protein. And it's really been hard for me to eat this protein. It's been hard for me to eat this much protein and to really meet that macros. But again, what I was on here was to talk about the macros, how I met my macros. My macros changed quite a bit when it was put into the Maria Emmerich macros calculator. I should be eating 30% worth of fat. I should be eating, I believe it is around 90% worth of protein daily, and then 10% worth of total carbs. And I have been doing that and sticking to it. But yesterday on my protein, I ate 89.3 grams of protein, which was really good for me. On my fat, I ate 27 grams, so I was just 3 short of that, or 3 close to that. So I was glad I was under a little bit. And then my total carbs was 9.8. So I was under my total carbs, which are 10 grams. I was under my fat, which was 80 for yesterday. And then I was just a little bit under my protein, 89.3. So I had 9.7 grams left that I missed on my protein. But that's the closest that I have been to my macros. And so I was very excited about that, and I wanted to share it with you. And then the foods that I ate yesterday to even get close to that was I had some guacamole, and that was like just part of my carbs. And that was like an avocado, and I just put a little bit of the mix with it. And I had the ground beef, the extra, extra lean ground beef, 96 and 4. I had a keto sweet roll. I had one more of those left, so I wanted to go ahead and finish that off. And then for my next meal, I had just a hamburger patty with some, what I want to say, some mustard. And I made it into like a little sandwich because I went ahead and used my dinner roll for that. And I got pictures of everything. And then for dinner, I just got a frozen chicken breast, put it into the Instant Pot. After I let it cook for about 15 minutes, then I added some marinara sauce to it and some Parmesan cheese and let that cook. And I had chicken Parmesan. It was so, so good. And lots of protein. I used that chicken breast to get my protein in for the evening because by the evening I was still real deficient on my protein. But chicken breast is really good to get your protein with. And I just tried cooking it that way, and it came out really, really good. I did my OMAD yesterday, which I still had just the one meal, and it was for protein sparing modified fast. Between the hours yesterday of 1 and 5. And it only took me about 2 to 3 hours to eat. So it was really, really good day. And I just wanted to share that with you because I was so excited and I felt so good and so full. So know that it is really hard to eat a lot of protein. So you're going to have to ease into it. And I was wondering about being constipated, and I had no issues with that also. Protein sparing modified fast does work. Go to Maria Emmerich, put your information into her macros calculator. You got to do maybe some body measurements if you don't know your body fat percentage, but it's all worth it. And keep going. This is working. So I went to the store on a quick grocery haul today just to pick up a few items. Wanted to add just a few more things to what I have here. So since I'm doing like the protein sparing modified fasting, I have some extra lean ground beef, and this is 96 lean and 4% fat. Also, I'm going to be using a lot of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So I have a bag of these, and these, like I said, are from my protein sparing modified fasting days. Also for because I'll be switching between keto, between alternate day fasting, and the protein sparing modified fasting. So this is some New York strip steak that I have, and I will have this for one day also. Also, I bought some hot links. Now, I know you're not supposed to eat a lot of processed meats, and I don't, but I do like the hot links. I had some the other day. We had barbecue, so I bought some more, and I bought me some sugar-free barbecue sauce, GHUs, to go with this also. I also have my tasty and delicious Ramondo sugar-free Jello. I'll have those on my keto days. Some sour cream, I needed that. I got some asparagus. I love to eat asparagus, so I'll have this on my keto day. Have some cauliflower here. And I'll use this to make some cauliflower rice. My husband had mentioned that. So those are like the main things that I picked up today at the grocery store. I got my husband some juices. They're over there on the table. And there's an avocado. So these are the main items that I picked up. And for my first meal today, I had a 6.2 ounce hamburger patty, and I had a keto sweet roll, put mustard on that, and then I had sugar-free Jello and some guacamole. I made some guacamole. So that was my meal for today. Today is OMAD again, 1 meal a day. So I got about 30 more minutes to finish off my meal for today if I want to add in something else. So this is the meal that I had with the hamburger patty, the lean ground beef, and some avocado and the sugar-free Jello. It's really kind of easy putting together your PSMF meals once you get the hang of it. This here is a chicken breast, and I added a little bit of spaghetti sauce to it, marinara sauce, the raw ooze, and then I added some Parmesan cheese. It was very, very good. I had to make up for my protein, and I'm finding out that the best way to make up for protein on the PSMF diet is with chicken breast. We were out running an errand, and I got hungry, so what I did, especially since this was an OMAD day, the next day, and I bought me two, how do I want to say it? I bought me a sausage link, and I bought also a wiener, and that's how I ate it, put my condiments on it. When I got back home, I had skipped, quite a bit of time with my eating, and I was hungry, and I had cravings for sweets and everything, so I decided to go ahead and make the Swerve chocolate cake. And you all, I really do like this because I figured that if I want something sweet, I'll have this made, and I could eat this on my regular keto eating days. Now this is the Swerve Sweets, and I have made this before, and it's really, to me, a good treat to have around because I like the ingredients that it has into it, and it's something simple to make, almost just like a regular cake mix. It only has 3 net carbs. However, I am counting total carbs, so this is why I would do this. I would eat a piece of this on a day that would be like a refeed day for me, which on that day I would eat a little bit more carbs. That would be the day that I would squeeze this in, to have, or if I was having a craving, like I said, I want to have something available. So I decided to go ahead and make this. Now this was what I had on OMAD day. Steak with some keto bread and some broccoli. Today I will love myself enough to exercise.